Hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. Dragon, thank you. Let me tell you, it has been so much today. I feel like I've been on Twitch, I feel like almost all day trying to get all of this new affiliate stuff happening. And it's been it's so exciting, but man, I'm on that steep learning curve for sure. But hello. Yes, we must stay weird at all costs, at all opportunities. We must. We simply must. The MSA can be a little daunting at first. Oh my god, yeah. I had OBS signed me out of everything, so it was like, oh, you've changed up everything. Maz, good evening. I'm just talking about my woes of figuring out all of my Twitch stuff, but it's been exciting. It's so good. It's a fantastic thing to be dealing with. We made it. We're moving on up to the stream side. And yeah, I'm gonna get some emotes. I gotta figure that out. That's one that's to come. But I did badges, I think up to a year. So those were all set up, and I don't know if it's enabled yet because I think some things are still kind of in the works, but setting up reward points, and they are going to be called thread count for you guys to earn and cash in for stuff. I have some that are obviously drink themed. I have some cosplay themed ones, some other just funny ones, music ones. So it's a pretty good mix. I think once we get going and once the bits start flying, it will be super fun. So, oh, they are active. Oh, fantastic. I haven't really had a chance to look. I'm not really sure what that would look like. So let me see. Is it in the chat? I don't even know if I can see my own stuff. Maybe I can. But yeah, I don't know how many bits do you have, or how many thread count do you have? Okay, so it's under the chat window for you. Okay, yeah, and I see everybody's badges showing up. Nice. I love, ooh, 312. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can see all of my stuff, but I'll get it. I'll become a pro soon and figure out what I'm doing. But for now, again, welcome in. Darling. Hello. You are just in time, because you're always on time. That's important for you to know. You need to know that. And I feel like I am surrounded in this city of bottles up here. I think that might kind of give us away for what we might be making, because there's very few drinks that are pretty much the kitchen sink, and I feel like this is one of them. Dragon, your own channel, you have infinite channel points. Oh, good. So I can cash in whatever I want. Fantastic. Prepare to be boggled. Oh, you had a Mexican Coke today too? This is the product placement that I'll give them, because Mexican Coke is superior and the best. It is the closest thing that we've got to Nuka-Cola, so we must accept it. And the sugar is different. That cane sugar, it's different. Deliciously. It's absolutely the best kind. But yeah, did you have a good day? At first when I read it, I thought you were like, oh, I had a Coke because it was a day. I was like, who hurt you? What happened? What happened in your day? But if you just had one just for fun, then I love that. And we can enjoy them together. You chipped your tooth today? On what? What had happened? Not the tooth. Not the tooth. Not the Lydia Chompers. The darling dental. Grinch, it is bar time. Hello, my friend. Good evening. I'm in my Alcoholopolis. I feel like this is the skyline, and I'm living in it. I'm coasting in it. Oh no, a cherry pit. That is the worst. Oh, I had a moment a couple weeks ago. I was eating an olive, a delicious olive, not in a martini. And I caught something, and something told me, like, I don't know. I was like, let me just, like, not chomp into this, just, like, crazy Godzilla bite. And I got it, like, just enough where, you know, you hit, like, that nerve in your, like, your tooth. You can feel it, and it's like, so I had that feeling from a little bit of an olive pit. And I don't think it's chipped, but I think it might have been. So I am so sorry. I am going to put a block. We're boycotting cherries because they're clearly, like, trying to commit crimes against my friends, and I won't stand for it. I say we stone them. Stone the stone fruit. Get out. Yes, I hate that too. My tooth was cracked for a while, and then it finally broke off, but it isn't noticeable. Okay, well, yeah, if it's just a little enamel sliver, you'll be all right. Here's the thing, like, you could do, like, anything and still be lovely. So, like, you'll be fine. You will be fine, and I'm sure it will be fabulous. I'm still getting it fixed, though, because I'm vain as hell. No, but that's valid. That's valid. I thought about getting mine fixed, but I was like, I'll wait. And then I realized things cost money, and I was like, well, give me that Melina mouth. I'm gonna keep that French. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. Cherry bomb. Take me back to rewatching Guardians like 2 weeks ago. It's so good when you haven't seen it for a while. It's so good. I know I talked about soundtracks last time, and that I have some in mind that I might, like, bend the rules for, because I wanted to do specifically, like, albums, at least for a while. I've got some streams to go, but that is definitely one. So it's a compilation album, so it's not technically, like, one artist, but it's so good. Like, there are no misses. No misses. I think some of my favorites that don't get usually mentioned, like, I feel like Hooked on a Feeling, you'll hear a lot for, like, Guardian stuff, and, like, in, like, reels and content, and even, like, ABC. But Moon Age Daydream, I feel like rarely gets used for Guardian stuff, and it's so good. And the fact that Bowie was supposed to be in it just hits me. It just hits me. And today's been kind of a weird day. Thursday crept up on me. I don't know how you guys' week was. I know we just had a yap on Monday, but past couple days have been super weird. I feel like it went by so fast. I'm like, geez. I was like, oh, May is coming. Now I'm like, oh, we're a week down. We are deep in May now. We are less than a month away from Phoenix Comic-Con officially, so that means I gotta get my rear in gear. I do have some of the stuff set out just to organize what I've got, what I need for the booth, for the setup. I do think I have my lineup, so that is one thing down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish Tanya in time. We'll see, but even if I did have her done, I wouldn't want to be in the lenses all day having to work the booth. So I was like, well, for logistics reasons, I want to be like, I have like 70% vision. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you, Marcus. Welcome. Yay! Welcome to the bar. Welcome to the lounge. Grinch, James Gunn is such a fascinating filmmaker. Some are classics, some are bewildering dumpster fire. Now, which ones would you put in the latter? Because I think you might be referring back to like some of the early stuff, maybe, but I would not call those dumpster fire. They're definitely weird, but not dumpster fire. Heyo, heyo. This is so cool. Also, Marcus, I was starting the chat with just kind of getting formally into all of the new features that I have to play with now, and I really like that little animation. That was so fun. So eventually I will get some emotes and some stuff. I'm thinking probably in the next couple days, hopefully by this weekend. So by Monday, I can have some new stuff for you. But badges are active, and I think the ad-free, which I didn't even know that they were gonna play ads through streams. But I'm like, great, turn those off. And some other things that I want to do with the reward points. So those should be active, your thread count. But if there's anything that you would like to see either added to any of the features, if it's emotes or points or just some more interactive type things, because like I have ideas, I got big dreams, I got hoop dreams for what I want to do, but it's the execution of making sure that everything does what it needs to do and I can actually see what's happening, because I'm away in the bar, you see, so I'm nowhere near a computer right now, so it's all very difficult. I'm just like telepathically connected. That's right, that's not terrifying at all, being telepathically connected to the internet. Ugh. Imagine not being able to turn it off. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Oh, once you accept the monetized agreement, they add ads. Lame. Hopefully they're not too much. Will it tell you like when it's about to roll? So that you're not like, I'm like blah 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 blah, and then it's just like ad. 'Cause I don't know how like jarring it is. Oh, the Suicide Squad was puzzling trash fireplace. Yeah, I would agree, Grinch. And honestly, I forget that was him. It felt like just a spite movie, so a part of me kind of like enjoyed that. Like I thought that was kind of funny. It was like when you have to do something like a project and you're like, okay, I just need to like crank this out, and it's whatever for like a class or something, and it's like just do it, whatever. I didn't want to do this anyway, like a group project, and you're like, okay, just tick the boxes. That's what it felt like, but with the same brand of weird. And Dragon by default, nope, it doesn't. Of course not. Well, why would it be nice? Why would it be nice and easy? Well, I want to make it incredible for everyone. If you're just following, if you are subscribed, whatever that looks like, I want to make it the best stream that I can. Entertaining, if some of you guys are just listening, if some of you guys are watching, I am always open to suggestions, just because this is our time. It's you and me, baby. And Marcus, you're not sure, but you think you have to set it up so it'll tell you when the ads pop up. Okay, like it'll give you like a countdown, or it doesn't? It's a mystery. It is a mystery. We'll never know. We'll never know. I wish it would give me... Maybe there's something that I can see that's like a countdown to it. But I don't know. I've got a countdown for you guys. I think it's a countdown to the amazing drink that we're going to make. And again, as you can see with the 800 bottles that are in front of me, we are going to be making a lovely classic Long Island today. I felt like I needed time to slow down a bit because the week, again, just kind of got away from me. And here we are, and I'm like, oh, we on Friday Eve, Friday Junior, we're already here. So this will hopefully give me something nice to chill and sip on. Also, this ice is on a timetable, so I definitely want to get that going. Uber Dead, hello, hello. You are Uber Dead waiting on Uber? I feel like you should get all your rides for free, because you're clearly branded by them. Very real. Actually, thinking about that all in context is like, oh no, that's a terrible idea. It's like just the Uber part, just the Uber. I usually have better luck with Uber than Lyft. I know there's a lot of people that prefer Lyft, but I feel like I get canceled on Lyft way more often than Uber. I feel like on Uber it almost never happens. But I don't know if some people think it's like a price preference, maybe. Jay, good evening. Hope all is well. I hope all is well with you, my friend. We have some new things in the channel, so definitely poke around at them, and I will slowly adapt. I will be on my game soon. Grinch, I don't know, but I'm biased. I feel that great films are just great, and bad films you see specific director tropes. Okay, I can feel that. I would need to see like a complete list because I can't just recall everything that he's done like way back, and then since he became big boy voice in movie world, to kind of look at all of them and then recall like, oh okay, like to find the pattern, like when Tarantino's like, you don't need shoes for this scene. It's really important that you don't have shoes for this scene. Like, okay, we know. We've got you. Uber did. Lyft charging way more for the current ride. I'm chilling like a fat Billy. Yeah, if they're charging more, it's like, no. And it's not like all that, the rush pricing and all of that. I hate that. I'm like, shouldn't it go like down because you're gonna get the rides and the volume? I don't know if we have any people that have been contractors or like drivers for like Uber or Lyft, but that's one thing that always was confusing for me. It's like like concerts or something where it's like high density, high traffic. So, wouldn't it go down? It's not like, hey, can you drive me out to like 30 miles east of Tucson? I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're gonna pay extra for that because it's way out of the way. You're not gonna be close to like the hub of where you're getting other riders. But what do I know? What do I know? Oh, I'm excited. I haven't had a Long Island in quite some time. This was one of the drinks that like I always knew of, but I was not a quick adopter to it. And my cousin actually turned me on to these because she would always order them. And I was like, oh, Long Island iced tea. And I, not knowing, I was like, oh, I assumed it was like some type of like a boozy, like Arnold Palmer or something. I thought literally iced tea. No. And then I was like, oh, it's like everything. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know if you guys can see, but just about every bottle that we've got is like 3 shots to being finished. So I was like, well, let's take stock for what the bar has, because we've been making drinks for weeks now, and I think everything outside of the tequila is like right here. So I was like, well, this will be good because I can just use a little bit, and I don't use my Contrao too much, so this is gonna be nice to actually get through this. Grinch, J.J. Abrams, Lens Flare, yeah. And Mystery Box. Mystery Box. What is the Mystery Box? Like as like a theme element, like his MacGuffin? James Gunn, large cast and cameos, Spielberg, corny humor, Tarantino, timely, radical slurs and stereotypes. Yeah, I mean, every director's got their like calling card, or even like the people that they work with. It's like, oh yeah, Burton's probably gonna work with Depp, or at the time, Helena Bonham Carter. Like, get those alliances that are made, but sometimes the tropes can be a little bit different. But I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because you don't want to be predictable, but also I feel like if you don't have like a consistent vision, like that could be seen as a negative thing too? Or is it seen as like every time you go into like a project or a movie, it's completely new and like you take yourself out of it, but then you like don't have like a signature? I don't know. I feel like with the tropes and like styles, I guess, like when someone says, oh, Ryan Coogler's gonna, you know, do this movie or potentially being looked at for this franchise or this franchise, it's like, oh, okay, I kind of know what to expect. So it's not a trope, but just, I don't know. Hello, thank you. I love this star. Where are you? There you are, star. There you are. Oh, Grinch, it was you. It was you the whole time. Thank you. Thank you. Defeat the ads. I hate that they're there. Man, I'm so bummed. I am so bummed that that's just like a part of it. They probably said in the 800 lines of terms and conditions, and I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like going cross-eyed because there's so much screen time that I've had. They're probably like, oh, do you want to sell your soul? Check this box. I'm like, all right, I gotta check the box. I got other forms to do. We gotta get moving. So who knows what I've done. Oh my God. Oh, and I've got a little comfort banner encouraging me. Thank you. Yeah. Of course, the ad starts when the discourse gets really good. Oh no. I wonder if it's for the same for everyone or if it's different, because I imagine they're changing the ads themselves to like demo and like location, right? Maybe? Fascinating. I'm very curious about how all of this works. Like, I want to make like just a separate account so that I can just watch and like see what you guys see and kind of have that interaction. Okay, Dragon, they are user specific. Yeah. Okay. Because like I'll get on, you know, random sites or even YouTube, it'll give me sometimes like very specific things. Like they're like, oh, do you live in Arizona? Oh wow, he really knows me. Amazing. So sometimes they'll be super specific, and other times they'll show me stuff that's like completely irrelevant, which I prefer because I'm like, I don't need you guys knowing me that much. Like, no. I like getting ads in Spanish. That's fine. It's a 50-50. Maz, yeah, the sudden ad break was a jump scare for me. Oh no, Maz, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Something's happening. There's a hype train coming. Oh my God. I love this. I don't know how that's happening, but so hype. We are hyped up and the train is coming. Maz, you are subscribed. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Do we have anything to celebrate? Can I pour a drink? Can I get everyone drinks? We're all getting drinks. I'm so hyped. All right. We're starting with vodka. This is the vodka hype. Enjoy my microphone in all of its very, very obscenely visible glory now. And speaking of cousin and drinks, this was a gift. It's so like weighted, this shaker. It has a copper bottom. It adds a really nice touch and gives you that extra frostiness. Because I want this to be nice and icy cold. So we are going to go ahead and jump in. Vodka first. This is crazy. Oh! Things happened. You gifted us up. Hey! Oh, thank you so much. You know what? I'm pouring this one for you. This is 100% for you, Grinch. I hope you can get the amazing buzz that is definitely to come. And I hope you can feel it in the Eastern time zone. We gotta make it powerful. All right, so we're hype training. It is a level 1. I don't know what that means. I'm just loving it. We've got just a countdown of things. Oh, okay, so we sub, gift, or cheer to level up. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, now I know. Now I know what happens. This is so cool, you guys. This is so cool. All right. It's so cool, I think I'll pour myself a shot of gin. I think that's what I need. All right, so we are vodka down, we are gin down, and this is a dry gin because we're gonna top with Coke, so that'll make it a little bit sweeter. And I already have my I'm not doing a sour mix. I'm kind of making my own, which is half lemon juice, half simple syrup. So I've got that already good to go in my little lemon squeezy. And so let's do our rum. Also, all of these are clear. Once I noticed, I was like, oh, we're doing all clear spirits. All right. Bacardi to the party. And I always love the Bacardi logo. Again, I'm not here for the branding, but like you show me a cute bat and I'm gonna be for it. Dragon. It's a community goal type thing. Unlocks emotes based on how high it levels up. That's so cool. But it's nothing that like I need to do. It just kind of like triggers based on what's happening. That's so cool. Oh, you guys. This is the coolest thing. Like, even when I'm like tired and I'm like, oh man, I gotta like shift over from like real life mode, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should cancel the stream. I'm not feeling like 100%. And then like I get on and you guys take me to like 200% immediately. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh. All right. Okay. Let's get our homemade sour mix. I never really cared for the like the pre-made ones, or like margarita mixes and daiquiri mixes. I usually just like to make my own. So, and for a Long Island, you can do triple sec or Contra. Ooh, oh, it's so orangey. It's so orangey. But I prefer Contra to triple sec. Triple sec, I think, is too like, it's like a syrupy sweet. It's too much. Too much. All right. It's all on Twitch back in. Yep. Okay. Sweet Grinch. It reminds me I need to get some strong rum to make lemon rum cake. Whoa. That sounds good. Yes. Yes. Do you do like a white rum? Do you do dark rum for that? I feel like it would be white rum. A little bit lighter, a little bit sweeter, but still definitely strong. It can be like that sugarcane can, it surprises me. I don't do rum that often, but yeah. Dragon, you can adjust requirements and the intensity, but not required. Okay, for the hype train. Okay, cool. Well, we are learning. We are getting there. That is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at that so that I can figure that out, because I don't know if the default settings are good, or if that needs to be adjusted in some way. But I'm excited for some of the other stuff. I feel like that shaky. This feels so nice, and it's like it's so like weighted. Alrighty, so mix up. I've already got my glass. Sometimes you can make it if you want it like super icy, but it would just be really loud, and I was worried about how like crush that would be. To put in the ice with the mix and just strain, but I am just going to go right over. So we've got vodka, rum, tequila, Cointreau, gin, and homemade sour mix. So simple syrup and lemon juice. Let's get our nice pour. Love it. And then we will bring back our lovely Mexican Coke. You can use whatever you like, but you know, there's nothing like it. When I made the Paloma with the Mexican squirt, that was also like, yeah. This is how I want to do my mixers. Okay, just I don't know if it'll catch on the bubbles, but we'll just top just a little bit of this, and that'll give it its lovely color. And there we go. I thought the straw would be fun too, because this is definitely going to be one to sip. But that's what we do here. We spin our vinyls and we sip our cocktails. And Grinch. So when we go to Vortex, what is Vortex? Oh, okay. When you come to Dragon, yes, yes. Oh, I will be. I have my ticket. I am there. I'm not just there. I'm super there. You have to collect a skull crusher. Okay. I mean, that seems reasonable. It seems like something that I should have. It's like a Long Island with more things added to it, including peach champagne. Oh my goodness. It looks like evil Gatorade and tastes like sweet tarts. Yeah, and I feel like I'll be like, oh, this is fine, and then I'll be like speaking in tongues in like 45 minutes after, which is fine. Oh no, you Uber Dad back again, still waiting. No, feeling like Harry Leland. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And Grinch usually go for dark rum for the funk, because we need the funk. Oh, yep. That's good, and that's gonna be punching me soon. I did eat before stream, though, so one for human survival. It is what it is. It can be, but I can still be mad at it, and I can still manifest that to fix for you and for you to get where you need to be. You should be chilling at home, having a drink with me, doing a little toast. That's what we need. Hopefully wherever you are waiting, it's at least like inside, or you're not like in the heat or cold or rain or something. We can't have that. This is so good, you guys. And I feel like the straw does enhance the flavor. It's making the experience. I realized I had a whole set of these with pink stripes, and then I have like a lime green one. I'm like, I never use these. Forgot why I got them. But I'm like, well, the aesthetic though. The aesthetic. Yum. Lydia, there's a new Resident Evil Requiem mode, and you can give Leon wolf ears. Of course you can, as an accessory, and I just had to express my excitement somewhere. You came to the right place. And I feel like the fact that they are wolf ears specifically, I feel like I've seen versions of like that type of cosplay, and obviously like the Catboy too, but I feel like the wolf is very specific. And I hope that, you know what, at the very least, for all of the trauma of that evil cherry, I think that the world should give you Leon with wolf ears. I think that's very important, and you deserve that. Did you howl upon seeing it? Yes. That's so great. Wow. Wow. I love it. So you're gonna have, are you gonna get like matching tattoos for your pack? I feel like there's so much that I want that I want to say, and I'm trying to keep it tame. But you know, this wolf is so wild. It's so wild. Leon, where you been, loca? How you liking the rain, boy? I feel like it's like, oh, I'm wearing a jacket. I feel like, oh, right. Of course, it's fine. Don't worry about it. My question for you is, how would Leon react to your other boyfriend, Aaron Black? How would that happen? Last time, unprepared, I went through my list. For those of you that are listening or didn't catch Monday's stream, I had on one of my Pandemonium chat topics to talk about my fictional boyfriends. And I did not think that it would it would come up and that I would roll for it. But you know, I did. And then I had to kind of go into it. I was like, well, I should get like pictures for these, or like references, because not everyone's gonna know like what this is or who this is. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. I'm like, but it probably won't come up. Totally did. But at least I had everybody organized, so I got to drop them all in the chat. So it was very funny. And there was talk about a probably having like some sort of PowerPoint type affair with or like just some slides with everybody. So I was like, well, that's something that I will subject myself to that only if people remember and ask for it. So this is my one that I'm getting. This is my one reminder that I said that I would in the chat, but I'm not going to skirt my responsibilities as a responsible streamer. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. This is so good also. Like, did I say that already? It tastes like Leon with wolf ears. Don't even get me started on my list. Start. I say start. I want to know. Well, I'm pretty sure I know. Like, you know, but it's just fun to talk about because it immediately goes from like, oh wow, to like, oh, here's like my multi-paragraph deep dive on the character development and how I feel about it. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, everyone, I wish I could imbue this feeling to you right now. I'm only like 3 sips in, and I know like that's the point of the Long Island. And I know, I'm familiar. I am familiar with its game, but when it's been a while, you kind of forget. I feel like I'm trying to think if there was a way to like make it punchier. I'm still blown away, Grinch, about this other apparent version. What was it? Skull Crusher? What else you could put in it? Because I feel like the champagne is going to give you bubbles, and champagne is also sneaky. Like, it's like, oh, it's champagne. It's in a flute. Oh, like even the drink, the glass that it's served in sounds like, you know, not ominous at all. But it's like, after 2 glasses of champagne, I'm kind of feeling it. And it's weird because, like, I'll shoot, like, you guys know, I'll shoot gin like a 30s lumberjack. But sometimes the bubbles, they just creep up on you. So I could only imagine adding that. I don't know what spirit is missing. Unless we start looking at, like, more, like, liqueur types, like your, what, absinthe, Everclear? Like, are we going hard? I know Dragon Con goes hard, but, like, whew, the proof, like, I feel like if I drank this, and if I drank this Skull Crusher and, like, sneezed near a candle, it would just go up in flames. It would be just way too powerful, but not like... Maz, stay away from Everclear. Yeah, oh, I learned that lesson. One time, I was like, not crazy about the taste, and then after, I was like, whoo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Trying to think, what is the highest proof liquor that anyone has ever had? I think 100 proof that I can recall is the highest that I've had. Oh my god, Uberdead finally headed home. Good. I was about to make a call. I was going to call corporate. Be like, excuse me? Yes, user Uberdead, because of course it's the same everywhere, you know. User Uberdead has been waiting, and we'd really like to just get him home. Thanks. Put on that Karen voice. It's like the extra, you add extra like C's at the end of whatever word you're saying, because that's how you mean business. Takes me back to my retail days and days when I wish murder was legal. Whew. People are crazy, man. People are crazy. And I love that it's just like a unanimous thing that like anyone that has worked in like a public facing job, if it's retail or like food, hospitality, it's like, oh wow, you're like, I hate people. I'm like, yeah. Lydia, you are still traumatized from clients at Sephora. I bet, I know. And other jobs beyond, we don't even have to mention them by name. I mean, unless you want to. But Yeah. Too crazy. I would lose it. And if I think about it now, I'm like, there's no way that I wouldn't let stuff go. I'd be like, no, I'd get fired. What happened? Be like, I told him it was clobbering time and hit her over the head with my shoe. But can you blame me? No, here's what would happen. I would turn it into, and it would be very elaborate, and I'd be dressed for it, of course, wearing a little bob wig. And I would just go into a complete rendition on the spot of Cell Block Tango. Be like, he had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. And just wailing on clients. And they're like, you're going to get escorted by the police, and also you are fired. Be like, yeah, but it felt so good, though. It felt so good, though. Retail is an ordeal. Oh, yes. Yeah, and Sephora in North Scottsdale. Yeah. Keep it. I feel like I would just implode. I would lose it. Absolutely lose it. Or I'd just come to work smashed every day and be like, wow, Sarah, why do you smell like a island in New York of the long variety? Be like, well, I don't know how else to deal with you folks. Crazy. Lydia, why don't you have this Smashbox eyeliner in stock? You are personally responsible. Yeah. I hope that lady got a flat tire on her way home. And that it was summer and a flat tire. Jedi, also, welcome. You feel it? Sometimes it's worth it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But in the meantime, I'm like, well, I will just step back, leave those memories in the past, leave the drinks in my future. That's why they're in front of me. You know, I'm always looking forward, never backward, because these drinks aren't real. And I can commiserate with you wonderful people. And that's what it's all about. And also listening to the Chicago soundtrack, which is also playing in my head now. You know, when you're good to mama, mama's good to you. And you guys have been all so good to mama. On that note, a musical would be fun. I don't know how chat feels about musicals, but I am a big fan. I don't see like everything, but I see a good chunk. I have my favorites. Obviously, your classics. Love that, like Phantom, you know, stuff like that. But maybe soundtracks, musicals. We'll put in the maybe pile. Kronos, you see, you are late. Kronos, you are right on time. I mean, our drink is made, but here's the thing. You're never late to a drink making party because either you see it happen or you feel it happen. And both of those are just fine. So welcome. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for joining. Yum, 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 yum. And Grinch, no ridiculous behavior is worth the response in kind. Oh, it's worth nothing or overkill. Yeah, it's sometimes it's just hard to rein in, or it's like the one-off doesn't get me, but if it's been like a day of like boom, 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 I'm like eyelid starts to go, and I'm like I'm gonna go off on these people. So I'm very glad that at least that part of my my life and career stage is in the past, because I'm just not cut out for it now. Phantom of the Paradise and of the Opera. Oh, yes. I mean, are they one and the same? Oh, Eric, take me away. Calgon, take me away. Avenue Q. Oh, that's a deep dive. I appreciate it. I love a good puppet, and I love a smarmy joke. So yes, absolutely. Chevy, hello. You were in. Let's hear your rendition of Frozen, please. Let it go. Well, you're starting it off for me. Now, is it the entire movie of Frozen or just Let It Go? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know any other song. Frozen, never like, I never got Frozen, and then like the mania after put me in a place of just distaste for it because it was just so everywhere. Now I can kind of see it, and it's fine. But it was like bombarding everywhere for a while. But yeah, we can let it go. I don't even know. What are the next lyrics? It's let it go, something, show. I don't know. It's literally just the chorus of let it go. Those are the only words that I know. Grinch, you are Danny Glover. You are officially too old for this shit. So we're Danny Glover. We're Master Shake. We're over it. There's other people that are over it. Chevy, it's any musical. Love them. Okay, perfect. So you're a Music Man. Love it. Ironically, have you seen Music Man then? What are your thoughts? The retail. Not this wonderful stream. No, we can leave that in the past. We leave that in the past. In the dark. Lydia just talked to my niece about Frozen. She can probably recite the whole movie. I believe it. it just never landed with me. I think like as a kid, it was, all of the Renaissance movies, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Peter Pan. I know Peter Pan's not Renaissance, but I was like, oh yeah, who's this little elf boy? Yeah. And then here we are. But yeah, I love those. There's video of me somewhere at some point in time of Tiny Sarah, Mini Moni, reciting like the entire opening sequence of Peter Pan, complete with like not just like reciting it, but like doing the voice too. It's like, oh Nana, like, with the dog, and I'm like, oh my god. But I embrace it. Voice acting, one day it's coming. There was a time when I was in a place, and it's not too long ago, it's like maybe like last year I started looking into it, and I was like, I should do something like that. Like, I like voice acting. I like voice actors. I like performers in general. I don't like having this felt like spider web on my hair, on my arm. It was literally my own hair. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I like this. And I love with like video games, I'm like, oh, this is the ultimate cosplay because you can just whip up some pixels. I give the voice, I do the mocap, I get to wear the crazy suit with the ping pong balls. Wow. That's the dream. That's 100% the dream. I can cosplay as mocap for Mortal Kombat and get paid? What? He really is my favorite character. Lydia, Peter Pan is on my list. Bye. Oh my god. Pointy ear boy category. Pips from Fern Gully, Link, and Peter Pan. They really are like the trifecta. Like that is like the Holy Trinity. Absolutely the Holy Trinity. And are they all, well, no, not Link, but I was like, 2 gingers too, which is interesting. Very interesting. Now, what is your favorite Link? I think I know, but I just need confirmation. For me, it's honestly a tie between Twilight Princess Link and just Dark Link in general. There's too much of that drow like appeal for me. And I'm like, oh man, here we go. Chevy, I've seen Hugh Jackman, good Aussie lad. We love a good Aussie lad. Do the Music Man and was enthralled. Such an entertainer. Okay, wonderful. I thought that might be the case, but I just needed to confirm. So thank you. I love Music Man. I did not see, what was it? The what? Greatest Showman? I did not see. And it's weird because I'm like, oh, I could see Wolverine sing, and I love Zendaya, and she had pink hair, and I was like, wow, you look great. But I don't know, at the time, I was just like, I don't have time to go to the movies. And then like 3 years went by, and here we are. One Long Island later. And it's been like 5 years. Grinch, Fern Gully, the mother of Cameron's Avatar. Listen, Avatar is just Fern Gully and Pocahontas put together. That is all it is, and that's why I could never really get into it. I will always appreciate an alien. I'll always appreciate him. And I love a blue-skinned character, but yeah, Avatar did not capture me. Lydia, originally Ocarina of Time, but also take Twilight Princess and Gerudo Finboy Link. I mean, the fit. Has Mesh ever looked so good with that Hylian four-way stretch? What a look. Chevy, also, it's a great shirt. Thank you. We must stay weird at all costs. At all costs. And given the conversation, I think we're doing just fine. Oh, this is so refreshing and delicious. Grinch, I thought Avatar was Fern Gully and the Smurfs. I mean, it can be two things. It is right in the middle of the Venn diagram, but like add extremely expensive CGI budget in the middle. And that's Avatar. I know there's some people that like are really into it, and I respect that. I will champion you for it. Like, hey, you like it, I love it, that's great, but just never captured me. I didn't see the third one, the Fire Ash something. I did not see, but I saw the other two. And I was like, and Zoe Saldana, and I'm like, wow, I like Zoe. And it's cat girl alien Zoe, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm like, I know this story. I've seen the cliff notes to this. La 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 la. Fern a happy gully. We are ferning a happy gully. Jay, Commander, is it Shiran? See, I don't even know the name, so I'm like, am I even saying that right? He's clearly the superior blue alien. I really need to change out my contacts, you guys. I'm going blind. I'm gonna blame it on the drink because, man. You are weird and unusual. Yes. Weird and unusual, Lydia. Other Lydia. Oh, sorry, not you, Lydia. Strange and unusual, Lydia. He was the snarky Andorian played by Jeffrey Combs on Enterprise. Ah. Yep, name totally swept over. So if I'm thinking like superior blue alien, and if we're thinking commander, like I'm going to like Thrawn territory or like any other like Chiss leader. I'm still May the 4th is still closed, and we had Revenge of the 6th, so I'm still kind of in Star Wars mode. And next week, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to make it. But I might be actually rescheduling the first stream. I know, the first stream for Mandalorian and Grogu. I was given an invitation for a little pre-screen, which would be fun. But I don't want to miss you guys. And it's not too far from like actual release, so I'd rather hang with you guys and not miss out on this time. I love this time. I can see the movie a couple days later, you know? So I had thought about it, but yeah, everything is Star Wars. Maul just finishing. Oh my God. Is everyone caught up that has been watching? Because that finale, like, I didn't move from the couch. It's just like, wow. I was very happy with it, so I don't know about you guys, but I was vibing with that entire show. And apparently it's like one of the highest rated Star Wars projects, like not ever, but like within extreme recent memory. I believe it. I would obviously, because I do love Rebels. too, but they're very different types of stories, and I don't want to get too far into the rabbit hole on it, and I don't want to get into spoiler territory because it did just recently finish by like a couple of days, so I feel like my own personal embargo is like at the 2-week mark to give people time. So we'll see. Jedi Thrawn rewrote the mold. Oh my god. Okay, rewrote the mold on a truly dangerous Star Wars villain. He's deceptively refined, utterly patient while being determined, and brilliantly ruthless. Yes, he is. And I wish I might make some enemies. You guys. I did not like his casting. I know it's, but he was the VA, but that's not always like a one-to-one translation. I would have preferred another actor. I'm just saying it. I didn't feel like, literally, take apart your entire message, Jedi. Every adjective that you used, I did not like connect with at all. And that bums me out because I love that guy. I hope we see more. I just don't know where things are with like the timeline the next time we will, if we will get anything. So I just rely on comics. Like, now, this is the gateway. This is the only way now. Like we were just talking about the Legacy of Vader comic. I'm like, here's your movie right here. This is it. Instead of the other 2 sequel trilogy movies that we got, we could have just done this. Ugh. I digress. Don't get me started. See, like the drink's at like the halfway point, and it's like, all right, it's time for Sarah to start giving Star Wars opinions. Too much, and I can't be sounding like an angry Jawa on stream. Although it would be funny. But I think it might be time for a little shift to get some music going. And I will drop the link to the album in the chat. I'm excited because we're going to do also, not an unboxing, but an unbagging, an unshrink wrapping of a brand new album that was just gifted to me. So I will open that up and we can look at this lovely vinyl for the first time together in real time. And I will, I'll maybe top this off just a little bit. We'll see. But so far, this has been super good. So I'm going to step away, leave this bar, go back to the lounge, and I will meet you guys less than 5 minutes. We'll make it quick. I'll be very speedy, and hopefully there's not an ad that's happening right now while I'm talking. But I will be back in the lounge, and we will put some needle to wax. Hey, welcome back. Even faster than what I thought. Welcome back. We already have our secondary blue lighting going because we're in complete lounge mode. Welcome. I feel fantastic. I've got to say, I feel fantastic. So this Long Island, outside from being a secret, like, punch, yeah, it's not so secret, is so good. One of the things that drew me to it, outside of just logistics of like, hey, I've got a little bit of a lot of things, why don't I do this? I thought it would go very well with the album that I got today. Oh, Dragon, the drink is hitting the right spot. It is hitting the best spot. And we are going to be pulling out, this is so funny because of the timing of this album's release. But we are going to be spinning Demon Days today. And I felt that a Long Island is like all of the genres, all of the spirits that go into a Long Island, I feel like is a good reflection of the multi-genre way of Gorillaz, just in general, but especially this album. So, Demon Days, second album. This is brand new in the shrink wrap. It's even got the little thing. Where's the little thing? Yeah, that little "Don't Steal Me." Oh my goodness. Grinch, you're hitting me with some acronyms that I am not familiar with. Uberdead, it's rather sneaky. It creeps up and bedazzles. Yeah. Oh, nostalgia. Yeah, it is. Moz, you were hoping for Hadaway. What is that? Listen, if you hit me with the 90s house, I will go there. I will go there. Beyond just the like, oh yeah, this was in a movie. No, I'll go in deep. Please no. Please no. Grinch, one of your favorite albums ever. Yay, you love Gorillaz. Well, see, this is why you guys are this is why you're in the chat. This is why you're in the lounge with me. And we can all enjoy some amazing art, amazing music. I just watched, not just watched, but when their short film came out, I think that was technically, it was September? The mountain, the moon cave, and the sad god? Yeah, I think that was February. Did I say September? Oh my god. I'm all over the place. But anyway, just a couple months ago, and I am still like, oh wow, remember like hand-drawn animation? Remember art? And it's just so refreshing to see, and it's just mind-boggling when like we're cheering for that, because there's so much that we see that is not that. Just terrifying. But all of that aside, and I think they had some like behind the scenes stuff of the artists working on even like just some of the scenery and like watercolor, like multimedia art specifically. Has my heart 100%. And I love that they channeled that, and I love that they did it now, because Gorillaz have always been, they've been that bitch. You know what I mean? They have always had that tone and that depth to them that was unassuming. And for anyone that's just like, oh, I like the song on the radio, it's like, did you listen to the song on the radio? Like what they're actually saying, what they're actually about. Those layers are what I really enjoy and really dive into. And I forget how much I like Gorillaz. And I was like, you know what? I remember like as a kid, like this album, I'm like bopping around. My first memory would probably be like I remember Clint Eastwood. I remember that video because it was on like a lot. And then I remember the iPod commercial. I'm like, I want to dance in silhouette like this. Oh my God, that's it. That's what I need. This is what being a cool teenager is like, right? Like, no, it's about misery and feeling alone. And I'm like, oh man, I missed the boat. When can I become a cartoon character? So then I became a cosplayer. Oh my God. Gorillaz is coming to shaky knees near my birthday. What is shaky knees? Including OK Go. Oh, let me get my treadmill. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Oh my God. Thuggish Ruggish and Wu-Tang. What is this? What is this event? Jeez, this is like everybody. You've seen a lot of Gorillaz on Other App. Kind of hypnotic. Other App? Ooh. Which on app shall that app? That app? That shall not be named. What is said app? Grinch, if you love hand-drawn art, try the game Eternal Life of Goldman. Gorillaz put a lot of people onto Del, the funky Homo sapien, because of Clint Eastwood. And I thought you were about to say De La Soul, because I was like, yeah, well, they're on this album. But yes. Oh, TikTok is the other. Okay. I know sometimes I'm like, all right, which platform is it exactly? Shaky Knees is a music festival in Atlanta. Atlanta, impressing me all the time. That sounds like an incredible lineup. Is this like a summer concert? Is this you guys' Coachella? I must know. I must know. But what was I? Oh, yes. So the album release. So I was like, well, Long Island, multi-genre, multi-spirit. It's like, I like that. Also, like, secretly, like, this album will get me dancing. I'm not necessarily like a dancer, but this one will get me going. And this came out, which is so crazy to think about, because I'm like, yeah, I was a little squirt. May 11th, 2005. So in 4 days, this album can drink. Which is so crazy to think about. Yeah, I was like, oh wow, I'm like, this is a almost 21-year-old album. 21 years old. I feel like 21 years ago should be like the 90s. So weird. Oh, Lydia, you love that album. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so happy, you guys, that like so far everything that I've picked, and I've deliberately gone from genre to genre and even era to era, has been good and has landed with you guys. So thank you. Just more confirmation how great you are and how amazing. Demon Days has De La Soul and MF Doom. Oh, don't I know it? Don't I know it? Also, The Far Side is also on there, which is crazy. I feel like that's just such a reach, but I feel like including groups like that just drives home how well they're able to blend with authenticity and sincerity. I think that's the word that I want to use, and I think that's what's made them work so well. I can't really think of another, like, really, I don't even want to say the word mainstream, but just prominent group, act, or singer that has blended as many genres consistently as they do, and they all land. Like, sometimes it's like, oh, well, this is so-and-so. Oh, this is, they're doing a little dabble in country. Oh, this is their, like, dancey, techno-y kind of side. It's just like, oh yeah, a new Gorillaz album came out, and it's gonna be a cocktail of all of these things, and I think that's so cool. I don't know if the distance, quote unquote, from the artist to their animated avatars, counterparts, makes it land a little bit easier, but I don't think so. I think it is just, it's the sincerity of the art itself. Because you can always tell when something is forced. You can always tell when something is like, oh, the label made you do this. The fact that they're on their own label right now, even though it is distributed through Sony, is really cool. I think one of the first, was Jungle the first album that we talked about on stream? Because they did the same thing. They're like, oh, first 2 albums we'll do with the big boys, and then we'll get our own thing going. And I think that's really cool. So that shows. Lydia reminds me of playing Blood Rain 2 back in the day. Yeah. Memories. Memories all alone. Now we're back to musicals. Grinch, everything 21 years old makes me feel old. No, you are refined, and it's just one step closer to just to vampirism. Like, if I could just tell people, like, oh yes, I am 412 this year. Don't look a day over 200. I'm like, oh wow, thanks so much. You're so sweet. Uber Dead, very on brand for them. Indeed, indeed. Grinch, you have the D-Sides version of Demon Days. It has the original album and another disc of remixes, new songs, and alternate cuts. So you got the well, then you can leave the stream then, since you have it already. No, that's a good album. I always love when artists will do like bundles like that to get the compilation, because I feel like, to put it in my own perspective, I like when I can show you guys, like, oh, here's the pictures or the videos of the process of making the costume and making the thing. But with music, you can't do that unless you actually just release, like, oh yeah, this is the version that could have been. This was the demo. This was the early version. And now you can listen to it all at once. So I think that that's really cool. So without further ado, I am going to have my Lady Deathstrike moment with my nail. I cut these, by the way. This is the short version. But we're going to do a very nice slice right across the top. And open this bad boy up. I love doing that. And now, of course, the shrink wrap is like, but now we want to stay right in the middle of the gatefold. Can you not? Can you not? But this came from Zia. I think I gave Zia a shout out the first time with the Typo Negative album, the Bloody Kisses album. Oh, what color is the vinyl? So sadly, I do think that this is just a standard. It's just like an 80-gram black, but still. Rub the plastic on your pants until it comes undone. I mean, that's the way that all the cool kids are doing it. But I'm not cool. I'm not cool. It's not me. It's not me. I cut it and then it like went right directly into into the gatefold. And it's crazy because it doesn't even have like a sticker or anything on it that shows like, oh, like new album, blah blah blah. It's just literally the like security the security little triangle thing that's on it. Oh, mercy. Come on. But one of the things that I didn't expect from the short film, the Mountain Moon Sad God, was just how like Jungle Booky it was gonna be. I finally got it. I didn't expect that, but it worked so well. And we're talking about Peter Pan in jest, but just like that era of animation. Peter Pan was the 50s though, and Jungle Book was 60s, and it definitely has that kind of like very kind of scratchy art style, if that makes sense. Like 101 Dalmatians kind of had the same thing. It was very, very sketch-like. So yeah, I didn't expect that, but then like that in combination with like the watercolor, I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is good. That's actually a vinyl trick. Oh my god, rub the plastic. See, I didn't know, but that's why you're here. You're here to not lead me astray. So I can't do my crazy nail slice, and then it's like the static of the plastic gets stuck inside, and now I'm like, I feel like, so the kittens now have like intense claws, and the little playpen that they have is mesh, and they like their little claws will get stuck. That's how I feel opening this. But here we are, without further ado, the beautiful Demon Days album. I love this art on the back. I think with I kind of forget names, but I think it's 2D that has the guitar. And Murdoch was my favorite. And before you even ask, the answer is yes, I would. Okay. So, really nice portraits. Yup. So that is our first album. I think that's, yeah, Noodle. I always forget his name. Yep, Noodle, confirm. Is Noodle your favorite? Oh, Noodle has the guitar. Oh my goodness. Let me see. So here. There we go. Noodle, not 2D. Oh yeah, he is in the back. He's born to lie. He's born to lie. Beautiful. I don't know what the yellow river means or what that's a reference to. Oh my god, Lydia, thank you for thank you for exonerating me in all my life decisions. I remember, oh my god, what was it? It's the beginning of, I think it's Feel Good Inc. The beginning of that video. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't even drop you guys know this album. I don't think this one needs a link. I can drop the link if we want to be just super convenient, but we can look at our beautiful interior art for now. Let's see. So we've got our calendar. Grinch Murdoch is everyone's favorite. Russell, yes, Russell is the other. Yes, Russell is my stereotypical favorite. What makes him stereotypical? They're all very, they're all very all over the place. Oh, these are so good. November has come. I can't wait until November. The best season. The best season. I think my favorite piece and what's so fun about them and just I think why their creativity speaks to me so well is like, oh well, what if every song was like an album or a single and they're all represented here like mini albums. I absolutely love that. I especially love the Dirty Harry one. It's giving very like 70s grindhouse. And I love it. Kids with guns, and just like the kids in the bullet chambers. Uh-huh. Speak your truth. Speak your truth, you crazy Brits. Beautiful. So beautiful. All right. So we will go ahead and jump in. Yes, November Has Come is your favorite. Oh, beautiful. Well, I can't wait to listen to it with you guys. While I drop this, I will go ahead and link the video. Okay. And then you got this like Venom level tongue. Like, come on. Come on. And then the other side. Oh man, this is weird looking through a different lens. There we go. So standard vinyl, but still the colored or character artwork. Super nice. So beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and drop the needle. Dare had you in a chokehold when you first heard it. It still has me in a chokehold. I forget. Like, I just forget, like, how much I like it until I go back and revisit. And I was like, I need to get this. I need to own this. So, let's go ahead. And drop that. And I will put this right in the chat. I'm feeling fabulous, everyone. Thank you, everyone that is here listening, watching, joining in whatever capacity that looks like. We are sipping on a wonderful Long Island iced tea that we made together. And we are listening to Gorillaz' 2005 album, Demon Days. The iconic album. And I cannot wait to listen to this when I can put it at full volume. I still am so like, oh, like, come on, can't we just play music? Like, don't you know? Like, no one's trying to claim this as their own. Like, no one's like, oh, yeah, you know, did you know Ceremony wrote Dare? Yeah, this is my, like, come on. Why can't we just play stuff? Let us play stuff. Come on. But that's okay. That's okay. We can still just talk about the music, which we love. We absolutely love it. So we will go ahead and drop that ceremony. Oh, you did it. I can't believe you said it in such a way. Oh my God. All right. So we will pin that to the chat. All right. So we've got the link. That is the YouTube link for the stream. Alrighty. Jedi ceremony. I love that. Lydia's got 1 million of them. You thought it just started and ended with the Spice Garden. Please, she's got 1 million of them. Seeing too many streams get dropped by music. Rack 'em, frack 'em. Darn kids. You'll be here all week, folks. Good. Be here for the rest of my life. Thanks. Thanks. I mean, we have experienced many a year together, and no moldy cheese will break us apart. All right. Get back in here. There we go. Yes. So, who would I make this drink for now that we've got our vinyl going? I would think, and I know that this is kind of like it feels like a cheat answer, but not really. I don't know. I'm saying not really. I'm defending myself. I would make this for our wonderful David Holler. I would make this for Legion, because he is Legion and he is many, and the Long Island is indeed many-spirited. So I feel that this would go for him, and also I feel like that boy needs a strong drink. He's been through it. He's been through it, and I respect that for him. So, yeah, I'm gonna give this to Legion. I would say anyone that genuinely, like, have we all had Long Island? Yeah. I feel like it's a pretty standard one, but also, I mean, I was late to the party on the Long Island, so I don't know. But I feel like if you like, I'm trying to think of what spirit jumps out the most. I would lean towards vodka, just because vodka has that like strong base. The rum kind of blends in with like a little bit of the sweetness of the Coke, which makes sense because it's like rum and Coke. The gin doesn't have, you can't really taste like the typical herbal flavor of it. I'm trying to think what else. It's not really strong tequila either. So yeah, I would say if you generally like vodka or vodka drinks, and I would put it in like a sweet and sour category. If you haven't had one, highly recommend. I'd also highly recommend. I'd recommend if you get one out, that you go with a friend that is just having a lemonade so that they can drive home. Or maybe your girl just made this one really strong. But I didn't. I followed the recipe. I did what I was supposed to do. Mecha Man. Yes, it's true. I'm thinking about it's Mecha Man from Dispatch. That's just what's in my head because it's been nonstop Dispatch. Uberdead, Cypher, and Warlock just for shenanigans. I feel like Warlock under any sort of like stimulant would be like I'm on the moon like at that point like I'm just imagining the how that would look drawn and how manic and frantic that would look. But still fun. Jay, you can't remember the last time you had a Long Island? No, really. I can't remember the last time I had a Long Island. Yeah, I think it has that way. And I'm like, oh, wow. I've never been to the East Coast, but have I? Haven't I? Maybe. I don't know. Grinch, you're probably going to listen to Plastic Beach after this stream. I feel like Plastic Beach was the, like, spiritual successor to Demon Days. And I know that that's a statement, but I feel like it's a correct statement. I don't know where your thoughts are with it, but I feel like in tone and in oh my god, we've already reached the end of side A. Tone, genres, and kind of just the feel of the music, I would put Plastic Beach as successor. You get glitter freeze stuck in your head every once in a while. I don't blame you. Also, you mentioned glitter, and that is what I used for the backgrounds for all of the little sub badges. They're all different glitters. So here we are, bringing it back around. Beautiful. All right, we are starting side B of disc 1. So yeah, Dirty Harry, here we go. So good. It is kind of crazy that each side only has 3 songs. So good. Oh, so good. I know you guys can't hear it, and I'm like, I so wish I could just like crank this up. Whenever I finish a stream, that is what happens. I usually like will we've been obliterated. That's right. And I'm in the best way. In the best way. I always like I leave the bar stays for a little bit, and I'll usually like finish up a drink, or I might make another one depending on how I'm feeling. And then I put the album back on and I actually like crank it as I'm putting things back away and resetting the space. And oh, I love it. Because then I'm like, I just wish I could retroactively go back and listen. Oh, so good. So good. So, I have seen them live. The last time, or the only time, that I've seen them was in Vegas. They were, one of the headliners for Life is Beautiful. And it was a great show. It was a blast. I mean, of course it would be. So yeah, one and only time that I've seen them. I would love to see them again. I just know that tickets are generally kind of crazy. But I would love to see them again. If I were to pick, I'm trying to think, if I were to pick a certain character that would like this album, I feel like because it is so varied, I feel like there's a handful that would like it, but Feel Good Inc. just came on. I'm inclined to give this to Jubilee because like it has that that energy and that effervescence, but also those other layers that are also to her that don't often get seen, for better or for worse. I say worse because she is a more well-rounded character than just like, oh, you're just like the light, not exactly comic relief, but just like, oh, you're just here to lighten it up a little bit with these other characters. And a lot like Gorillaz, they have that sound of Jubilee is Noodle. I wouldn't be opposed to this. I don't think she would either. But I feel like those extra layers that aren't always seen right off the bat would definitely appeal to her. Her as a character, so I would give that, like, I'm specifically thinking of two things, of Vampire Jubilee and also of Jubilee when she adopted Shogo. I feel like one doesn't typically adopt a child on a whim and, like, actually be, like, a parental figure. So I feel like her arc kind of went from, like, oh, the team was like, oh, I've got to babysit you. Like, her and Kitty were kind of like, oh, you're the younger members, so you need to be, like, babied and taken care of. And then, like, she's the one that's actually like, well, no, like, I can actually take care of a child, and I'm going to, like, of my own accord. So I feel like there's a level of maturity that comes with that. And again, the vampiric stage and dealing with that. I feel like it's not all complete roses, just some variety. Like, and none of these characters completely have it easy street. None of them are, like, non-stop trauma. Like, there's some light no matter what, but I would give overall the impression of just being fairly multifaceted, generally upbeat, but more underneath the surface. I'm gonna give it to Jubes. Nesto, hello, welcome in. We're sipping on Long Island. It's almost gone. It's almost non-island iced tea right now. And we are spinning. We spun, because it's already time to switch albums, Gorillaz Demon Days. And we're jamming. We're loving it. Thank you for stopping by, for saying hi, stopping by. And Grinch, your Vampire Jubilee is one of my favorite cosplays I've ever seen. Thank you so much. I love her. I loved that whole era. It very much spoke to me. Very, very much. And it's one that I would like to bring back, especially around October, give or take. Nesto, oh, great album. Yeah. I just got back from Mortal Kombat 2. You loved it. Awesome. Can you tell our wonderful chat what you liked about it without being too spoilery, if possible? Like, what do you think they did well? I must know. I can't wait. This weekend I will see it. Nesto, it respects the games and focused on the good stuff. It looked like that from the trailer, so I hoped. Okay. So one more question. And no pressure. No pressure. But, like, what did you think of Noob? Oh, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you. Oh, wow. I can't believe you saw my husband in real time. My nude sailboat. We're getting married again tomorrow. Love it. As the drink is empty, I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah. Typical. What timing? I cannot wait. Is the rest of the chat seeing the movie? I know we've talked about it. I feel like we've been leading up to it, but I mean, this is the group. So we've all been talking about it. We've all been yapping about it. So when are we going to see about it? Because I'm not going to lie. Like I said, like that 2-week mark, I will be laying into it 100%. Nesta, you're excited to hear what I think about it? I'm excited. So excited. Grinch, the Promare Stompers I made you, love those, are partly inspired by your Vampire Jubilee because of the neon pyro and how the burnish in Promare remind me of the mutants in the X-Men universe. And that's beautiful. See, like, that's the artistry. Irreplaceable. I love that. Thank you for walking me through that inspiration, because like I love those shoes, and I know that it took some time for me to get them, because I was like, oh, I don't want to like I know I took a couple pictures like with them and having them on, but I was like, I need to like, they deserve a whole outfit. They deserve a look, and I'm really happy with what I actually got, and hopefully you enjoyed it too. For the two slightly different outfits, as I kept the same skirt but a different top, and love those homemade. Yeah, pro-man reference. Yes, Nesta, listen, it's a good group here. It is a good group here, a superior group here. Ugh. Grinch, you're gonna try to see MK2 this weekend. Good. Same. So hopefully by like next week, everybody will have seen it that is in the chat or chiming in, and then we can talk about it. Because that's what I want to talk about. Oh, I want to talk about it. Oh, Grinch, you love the looks that I made. Thank you so. Oh my God, more than you could have asked for. Thank you so much. I hope it was worth the wait, because I was like, I need to put this together in such a way that warrants it, and also like work with a photographer that's going to give me the look that I want, the lighting that I want. Like, yes, I need this to happen. Uber Dad, sounds like refill time. Listen, if I do another refill, I'm going to be sitting, like, eating the microphone. It's like, hey, guys. How's it going? That's what it's going to turn into. And it's going to be like, who put the drunk DJ from the 70s on the stream? And I'll be like, that's me. That's me. Hey, guys. Yeah, like, I feel like I revert to the... Dragon's laughing at me. Laugh all you want. Please do. But I feel like that's, like, what I can, like... Water chaser then. Well, I'm not that crazy. Like, I'm not going to make another drink, but I'm not going to follow with water either. Like, I live dangerously, but I still have a parachute and, like, a will. So, you know, my affairs are in order. Like, who will get my album collection when I'm gone? It'll be you guys. But I feel like I feel like I would just turn into like this 70s DJ. I know I've done The Voice before, but I feel like I would just like maintain that. Where it's just like, hey Phoenix, how's everyone doing? It is a fine Thursday. It is a balmy 86 degrees. I hope you're all keeping cool, because you're keeping me cool. Keep tuning in. We're going to have some music coming up for you. Hopefully it's what you need on your drive home. And that. That's what it would be, but for like an hour. That'd be so cool. No, I'm not. If I had like a nice like Super 55 mic, which I do, but it wouldn't be compatible with anything that's on modern technology, then I would do it. Welcome to the Quiet Storm. Exactly. Sign me up. Oh, then you're ready for it. Well, then you're already signed up. You're here. You're locked in. So, yeah, I would go like full DJ voice. Grinch, your ideas, see the original MK, and my idea for inspiration, the Bloodsport, of course, Enter the Dragon, Big Trouble in Little China, and Story of Ricky. Now, Story of Ricky, I am not familiar with. Bloodsport is like Johnny Cage, the movie. Enter the Dragon is Liu Kang, the movie. Big Trouble in Little China is like Fatality, the movie. But Story of Ricky, please enlighten me. These albums are too short. Only 3 songs. Oh my gosh. All right. We're having a wax flip. We'll be back. All right. The needle is down in the sewing machine and on the record player. Needles are down. Grinch, you ever listen to MK songs inspired by the Warriors soundtrack when they released MK9? No. Oh. You say Story of Ricky is the Fatality. Is Fatality the movie? Okay, so like, are we talking like just like Tom Savini doing his most? I need to know about it now. Maz, you think Raiden was influenced by one of the quote-unquote storms? Well, that definitely follows. Oh. I'm very... Okay. Man, Dare is so fun. Alright. Story of Ricky. It's time to do a little peek. A little Google peek. Oh my god. Already. Okay. I see some really dramatic expressions that I'm a big fan of. And oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, it is Fatality the movie. Hopefully you know the decapitation scene that I just saw. I understand 100%. Ricky O, aka the Story of Ricky. Yeah. Oh, I found it. Oh my god. It's like if someone had a gallon of leftover latex and a Party City mask. The ghost. The ghost from before. Wow. Well, thank you for this. See, you guys always give me such amazing things to look up and to get into. And now Story Ricky can go on here. I feel like I can definitely see some crossover with some of the other movies, for sure. I feel like we don't get... I know, obviously, we don't get movies of, like, this type anymore. But, like, what was the last movie in this type of genre? Where it was, like, the crazy, hyper-violence, over-the-top, all practical effects also. Like, I don't want to see... Even, like, a squib, I don't want to see. Like, I want just over-the-top. Like, I want maximalist. I want absurdist, cartoonist, hyper-violence that's just so out of touch with reality. Like, that's the appeal. And I don't know what, like, that last movie was. Like, did CGI ruin it? Did that kind of change the genre? I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. Grinch, speaking of fatalities, Samson from 28 Years Later is doing a certain MK fatality. Well, I haven't seen 28 Years Later. I don't really remember 28 Days Later. But if I see a fatality that I recognize, then I'll just be like it's the meme. Jay, Kill Bill has to be fairly close to the end of that era. I would agree. Even still, it's still so stylish. And I would argue, while still being over the top, it's more realistic. Again, look at the like screenshot that I saw of Story of Ricky was like, that's supposed to be a head, and it's like this little squishy bozo mask. But I love it. I'm like, please never change. Like, I will laugh, but never change. But I would agree with that. Like a stylistic, more modern version. I would agree with that. Moz, Hardcore Henry is basically a movie that's basically a first-person video game. All right, well, it's time for me to check out Hardcore Henry. Which I'm kind of scared what this is going to bring up, but, you know, it's the internet. What are you going to do? You haven't had an internet experience until you've seen questionable things that you're like, oh, all right. Okay, so Hardcore Henry, this is 2015. So I would put this definitely in, like, the modern category, even though we're over 10 years that this has been out. Even from the poster, it looks very much like an FPS. So that is interesting. Was this just like an indie film? Because I can't recall anything like this coming out. So this is interesting. This is, let's see. Oh, it's a Russian movie. Okay. Interesting. The whole cast has so many V's in their name. Oh my god. Love it. Okay, so 2015 Russian movie, but had a US release as well. Released theatrically in Russia in 2016, and then the following day in the US. Okay. Hardcore Henry. Is this like the edgy, like Russian version of like Free Guy? Because it's kind of giving that. Oh, I forget. I can't put pictures in here. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. I want to put pictures in. So everyone can see, this is what I'm looking at, which is just the theatrical poster. I'm not sure if it was different for Russia than US, but yeah. FPS is exactly what it is. Okay. So 100%. Okay. Awesome. And Grinch, also, when you watch Story of Ricky, you have to watch the dub. It's even more hilarious. Of course it is, because it's cheesy 70s and 80s style dub. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Like, I want to see lips moving at least, like, 10 seconds before I get audio. And the VA is coming in. 100%. I love it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this actress looks familiar. So, apparently, her name is Haley Bennett. So I'm glad that I checked this out, because she's like actively doing stuff. She did Magnificent Seven the same year, which is so crazy. Okay, well, that's cool. And then most recently, The Last Frontier. I'm not sure what that is, but it was something that came out last year. She was in The Equalizer. I always love when I see like a one-off movie and then I'm like, oh, this person looks kind of familiar. And then like I'll see what they've done and just go on like an IMDb rabbit hole. And I'm like, what? They were in 8 shows between then? And oh, that's why I've seen them, because they were a cameo on blah, blah, blah show. Crazy. Uber Dead, they had a motion sickness disclaimer at the box office. Really? I mean, I can see that, because I'm not going to lie. I get that way with certain games, and like the textures, if they come at me too fast, I'm like, okay, whoa. And then I'm like, I need to sit down. I'm like, it's not the drink. I feel like I would actually handle motion sickness better if I had a little something. I don't know. That's how I've always been. But I can handle, like, it's not like physical motion sickness, which is super weird. Like, I don't get car sick. I can get on any roller coaster that is known to man. Not an issue. Spin, flip. I don't like drop rides. I can do a drop ride, but it's never my preference. But if it's like a visual thing, that might get me. That'll get me, because I'm like, ugh. There's something to like the eyes and the brain that are like, we're out of control, where it's like, if it's on a roller coaster, I'm like, I'm seeing exactly what I'm feeling, so there's no disconnect, if that makes sense. So I don't know if anybody else is like that too. But yeah, anything that's going super fast or has like that force camera perspective for like where I'm turning and like when I'm turning, that kind of gets me. God. And that is our side D, our second disc. God, this is such a good album. Such a good album. And just beautiful. So beautiful. So we will put it back into its lovely sleeve. But I might be listening to it a little bit later. So good. Well, this was our first new unboxing, unshrink wrapping for an album. And I think next Thursday we will also have another new album. That was also a gift from one of you lovely people. I just need to pair it with a drink because I'm not too sure how to approach it, which is fun because then I get to figure it out, see how I feel about it. Grinch Doom the movie made the first-person shooter scene a hotline. Oh, interesting. Hardcore Henry made it a hot song. Okay. Well, noted. So it sounds like I need to watch this movie. And I always love a movie of this caliber. From what I can see already, I think that this is going to be, and Lydia, if you're listening, I feel like this is going to be a good Cage Night movie. For everyone that is not familiar, I love any sort of uncertainty or confusion that you might be feeling. I'm kind of amused by. But no, what Cage Night is, which is not mine. This is not a I miss Cage Night. I miss Cage Night too. When you come out here to visit, we're going to have like perpetual 3-day weekend Cage Night. But Cage Night started not of my own creation, but through someone else's that I am very thankful for. That started from specifically Nick Cage movies. And we're talking like the wild ones. Like we're going off of like Vampire's Kiss, like that level, Face Off, that they would get together. So it was like a group that would get together and watch unhinged Nick Cage movies. And then of course, like the more that you do it, you're going to get through all of the movies and you're going to tick all those boxes. So it was just like, all right, any over the top movie that would still fit within this genre, that's what we're going to watch. So I feel like Hardcore Henry definitely falls in line with Cage Night movie. So friends get together, we watch a movie, we enjoy substances, have a drink, have some pizza, and like that's the night. And that's like bellissimo. Like wonderful. Love it. And yes, Lydia, the next time that you are here, it is promised. Absolutely promised. I want to incorporate some sort of Cage Night in something, because I'm already kind of making birthday plans. And I know that like July is a little bit of a ways off, but I feel like if I close my eyes and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to take a 15-minute nap, it'll be like, it's July 3rd. And I'll be like, what? How did this happen? So like if I don't plan now, I'll be just a mess. So I'm thinking for my birthday this year, I want to do like a Cage Night, like some sort of fun thing, just like with friends all together watching something. If it's like an unhinged movie, which would be preferable, I'd love an unhinged movie, or like a game of some kind, not necessarily like tabletop, but I'm not opposed to it. I would love to do something like that. I think that would be really, really fun. And then maybe wine tasting. I've never done it, and I would want to do it. I want to do it. I've wanted to do it, but every time I try to plan it, like something happens or I'm not around. So soon, one day it will happen, and I will take a whole bunch of pictures. Let's be like, I got wine, yeah. Grinch, do you stream movies in your Discord? I don't, but I could. If people would be interested, then yes. But I don't know who would be interested. Are you interested? Would it be fun? Would it be a fun time in the party zone? We can all have a Discord hangout. Ultimate missed opportunity, Nick Cage has Johnny Cage. I couldn't even imagine what that would be like. Mayhem. I want to know like the agent's call to make that happen. I'm still blown away that like Nick Cage is gonna be Spider-Noir, if I'm being completely honest. Like as like VA for him in the movies, yeah, great, love it. But like in real life, I'm like, wait, what? Not what I expected at all, but here we are. Here we are. Watch parties with your commentary. Yeah, I could be like, yeah, MST3K with, Long Island's and a bad attitude. That's what it would be like. Very sassy. I used to do lives, just like little bits of like either playing games or some sort of tomfoolery. And I realize now that like this is the new live, and I'm not opposed to doing it on Instagram, but I feel like this is just a more cultivated space. Everybody that's here, it's like, all right, we know what we're gonna get. This is it. This is our space. This is our lounge. Whereas Instagram is a little bit too unknown. Meaning like there's too many people. It's just a bigger form. Like Instagram is like a con, and our Twitch streams are like a house hangout. Because again, we're in the lounge. We are in the lounge, you guys. And Grinch, May him, June him, July him, August him. Him. We hem our sleeves. We hem our months. 100%. 100%. Uber Dead with black and white noir style and color. I mean, it's a great look. I do think it is very funny and just interesting. Interesting and funny. The way that we kind of have stopped having new things. And like, follow me. Hold my hand while I walk through this. But like, every decade had like a defining era, style, clothing, hair, makeup, like the whole thing, music. I feel like up until like the 2000s, and now I'm like, I have no idea what like anything would be now. I feel like the internet was like the last thing that was like a defining moment of like, oh, like Y2K time. But if someone was like, oh, pretend like you can't have like a decades party. Someone's like, oh, I'm having a 60s party. I'm like, oh, okay, I know what to expect. 80s party. Okay, 90s party. 2000s party. Okay, you could do like boy bands, I guess. Like 2010s party. Like, I don't know. Stuff. I don't know. But my point being, that era just being so iconic and so like appreciated that even still now people are like, yeah, Maltese Falcon was fire. But I don't want to watch the actual content, but I want to see something that's very heavily inspired by it. I'm like, okay, all right. Fair enough. Grant, you love your lives with Lydia. Oh, the MK11 days. I love that you watch them. Those were so fun. Oh my God. I will never forget. And this is a memory that like I've unearthed like just right now in real time. Lydia, I don't know if you remember this, but I think we were playing like just like a rage bait match of like characters that we hated, and I'm pretty sure that I was playing Collector. And like I called you a knucklehead, like Charles Barkley style specifically, and I remember just losing it and I couldn't recover. Please tell me if you remember this blessed moment. Oh my God. Y'all converted me to the Church of Nude Sailboat. Nude Sailboat. Oh, hallowed be thy name. 100%. Dragon, when someone says 20s, you have to ask if they mean 19 or 20. Yeah, someone's like, oh, 2020. I guess you could do like pandemic, like as like an event, but I'm like, ooh, that seems kind of like dicey to reference in jest, possibly, but still referable, and people would get it. Oh my God. That's so funny. Lydia, that's disgusting, but I understand. You have a very vague memory of this. I know it happened. It had to have happened at some point in time. I just can't say when. But we were live, and it was seen. We were perceived by people. Oh my God. Jedi, yeah, the last 15 years seem to have been recycled or revisited genres and styles. Also, The Maltese Falcon is a fire book and film. Thank you. But yeah, like there's a reason why we keep like going back to these like decades that are now like 100 years old, over that is kind of crazy and kind of telling. I'm like, did we... Okay, so this is I haven't had my philosophical moment, but I think this might be it for the night. As our world got bigger and it also got smaller, did we stop creating new things? Because I do feel like since the internet, everything has slowed down in terms of like, oh, like this is new. Like, is it one... we've just literally like exhausted what we can create or live like lifestyle wise? Like no one's going to be wearing like Met Gala outfits on the day to day just because it's not practical. So it's like, okay, like I get it. But in general, just like styles have just changed so much and then they just stopped. And it's just been like variations, and even within genres, but within decades, there have been like revisits from previous, like the 80s had moments of revisiting the 60s a little bit, but they still had their own very, very, very specific defining qualities and attributes. And it's just not present anymore. I mean, not really. I guess it's like the recycling of like Y2K. I'd say. I mean, you get into the micro trends, which are, but they're not new. It's just a new way of approaching different styles. So, like something like you're like, oh, this is my dark academia moment. It's like, yeah, well, that's also, you could say, Annie Hall and low key just like 30s fashion. That's just had a little bit of a facelift. So. New? I don't know. Our last new genres? Arguably, and this, I'm talking like root genres, not like, subgenres, would be all late 70s. Maybe a little bit 80s. But you'd be looking at like almost simultaneously within the course of like 5 years of like the late 70s and the early 80s, like new wave, rap, hip hop, electronica were all kind of new, and they were all in that like time. And we haven't really had anything that's been like new since then. So, I don't know. Like, have we just like tapped out all of our resources? Lydia, you've never lied. Maz, you glorify the past when you dress when the future dries up. That's a quote right there. Jedi, you agree? I agree. Uber Dead nostalgia when we repackage the best and repackage the past and give it away freely. There's a lot of that. And market research has got their claws in deep. Very deep. Jedi, we haven't made anything new, quote unquote, in my opinion. I'm not sure why, but part of that is, in my opinion, the reliance on tech and what's comfortable to the point nobody reaches beyond that the way that we used to. I would agree. I would definitely agree. Grinch, Living After Midnight. New is also subjective. Yes. And then Jedi, you say, in the way we used to, not on. Yeah, in the way we used to. One of the things that I always talk about when I get sometimes also under the influence of delicious drinks. I get wrapped up in the concept of time, and I will always talk about time and why time just feels differently. And the big part of it, without getting too deep into the rabbit hole, is just we have a timestamp on everything now, and everything is identifiable now when it comes to time. Like, you get reminders on social media, like, oh, remember this? That was 5 years ago? And I'm like, oh my God, was that 5 years ago? Oh, I don't know. And like, talking to like family and grandparents, they're like, oh, I've got like 4 pictures. It's like a school picture, which could be anything from like K through 8, maybe a graduation photo, a wedding photo, and like with the first child. And they're like, oh, this was just like that era. It was just like a vague timeline of a milestone. And now we have like, oh, remember this specific moment at this specific time, and we know all of the details, and it's categorized and it's logged, and you can look back on it, and that's cool. But it is also just making you more aware of time that I think previous generations were not privy to or aware of. But I don't know if that's something that I'm reading into it, or if you guys have any different thoughts on the matter. But I think that has a lot to do with it. Lydia, I love it and hate it at the same time. I agree. Because you want to be distant from it, right? You're like, I just want to like live and not have the constant reminder of like the ticking clock, you know? Like, not like it's a pressure, but you're just aware. And when you're aware, you can just feel that on you. So I think that has something to do with it too. Jedi, you agree about subjectivity, and you've got a jet. Have a good night. Have a good night. I am about to wrap up as well. It is about, I've been yapping away, but yeah, it is about that time. But anything that you guys have to say about the concept of time, if we want to talk about the theory of relativity, if anyone wants to bring up quantum physics, now is your time. Please speak now until I make another Long Island iced tea, because by then, listen, I will be giving you, I'll be making up theories, proving them and disproving them in the same sentence. That's where we'll be. But Jedi, you have a fantastic night. We'll wrap up in a little bit. I'll leave us at a nice, we'll do a 9-10. We'll do a 9-10. For everyone listening, thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out at the lounge. Tonight was very fun. I very much enjoyed it. We got to unwrap a new album, have a drink that I haven't made in quite some time, and yeah, talk about life, talk about the passage of time, talk about iPod commercials, and really bad 80s action gory special effects. I think that's a win-win. Honestly, a win-win-win. And next time we chat, I will have some nice things for you. And Uber Dead, you feel this? No internet record of the past. It's true. They flew by the seat of their pants, and they stayed out until the streetlights came on, and that was the whole way. And you are checking out too. I'm glad you got your ride and you can crash out, get comfortable. Good night. Thank you for hanging. As always, Uber Dead, you are always welcome to the chat, to the conversation. Thank you guys. And for the new subscribers, thank you so much. I don't know if you guys are still in the chat or not, but I really, really appreciate it. It's still mind-blowing. Just trying to process it all. But I am immensely, immensely grateful. Grinch, a lot of time, events and experiences are tied to emotions, so newness is chained to when you experience a definitive emotion. Yes. I mean, I can feel like nostalgic and connection to times when I wasn't even alive. So that's definitely real, but that's also the power of art. Like, good art prevails over anything. It doesn't matter if you're consuming it when it was made, you're just consuming it and you're enjoying it and you're experiencing it. So 100%. 100%. The Gen X time. Oh my goodness. My one little emote that I have. Dragon, thank you so much. You guys, that is going to be a wrap. We will go ahead and close out tonight. I hope your islands are long and your days are demon. Thank you for making this such a this was a milestone stream. Had a hype train, which I didn't even know, but that is all thanks to you. So thank you guys very, very much. Thank you for staying weird. Thank you for staying beautiful. And I will chat at you guys Monday if you can make it. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great Mother's Day. For any of the moms in the chat, for any of you that are celebrating a matriarchal time, shout out to all the drows in the Underdark. May your matrons of your house have a wonderful day. Or night. Cheers, and I will catch you guys next time.